A man who live-streamed a racist rant towards black England players after the Euro 2020 finals has now been jailed for 10 weeks. Jonathan Best, a 52-year-old forklift driver from West London, posted the 18-second rant after Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho and Bukayo Saka missed their penalties against Italy in July's Euro final, calling them words I will definitely not repeat. Now, needless to say, Mr. Best is evidently a vile individual, the likes of whom I hope I never run into for reasons that are obvious just by looking at the colour of my skin. And his arrogance in both having the audacity to post the clip, then refusing to take it down when confronted, is a real measure of the man. And he will now spend the next 5 weeks of his life in a jail cell. Sadly, he'll serve the other half on licence because our justice system is pathetic. But I think we should all be welcoming this judgment as a small victory against the racists who ruin football for everyone else and make our society even more toxic than it already is. But it shouldn't just be left to those who were vocal supporters of BLM and taking the knee to breathe a sigh of relief when the law finally catches up with racists. Even those among us who have been critical about BLM should be welcoming this. Those who are bored of talking about racism should be glad when a racist is punished, because it makes us move a little bit closer to a society where people aren't judged on the colour of their skin, a society where maybe we won't have to talk about racism all the time. Those who are tired of being called racist when they know they're not should be relieved when an actual racist has been exposed for what he or she is. We should all be glad because it's people like Jonathan Best who ruin it for all of us. The overwhelming majority of people in Britain, I strongly believe, do want to live in a society where people aren't judged by the colour of their skin, let alone abused for it. So when racists get jail time, great. When they get banned from the game they claim to love, perfect. We shouldn't see clamping down on actual racists as a victory for BLM or just a win for staunch race for justice activists. It's actually also a victory for the good, ordinary, common-sense people of Britain who just want us all to get along.